Section 1. Preparing the environment. In this section, we will provide information about how to prepare, build, configure your local and online environment to accomplish your penetration testing goals. Setting up local penetration testing lab. In this video, we will start learning how to set up virtual machines using VM Player or Vagrant. A virtual machine is an emulation of a computer system based on computer architectures and provide a functionality of a physical computer. Setting up local machines manually is pretty easy. All you have to do is download a VMware player, which is free to install, or you can purchase for VMware workstation. But you can start with VMware player to prepare your own operation system. VMware supports different OS operation systems. Creation of VMware VirtualBoxes is so easy and can be done in a few steps. So to create a new virtual machine using VMware Workstation Player is pretty easy. All you have to do is go to Create a new virtual machine. After that, there is about 3 options that you have to choose. One is that if you already have the operation system on your disk drive, or that if you have the ISO image, so the process of installation will be started directly, or you will choose I will install the operation system later, and this option allows you to customize your setting perfectly. So we hit next. On these options you have to see that VMware supports many guest operation systems, Microsoft Windows, Linux, Apple, Solaris and others. So we are interested actually in Microsoft Windows. So we can choose Windows 7 or Windows 8 or 10 or Windows XP. So in this video we'll start installation of Windows 7. After that we hit next. The virtual machine name is actually help you to identify your virtual machines by title. So let's specify the name that Windows 7 pen testing. And here the location where you have to store your virtual machine image. And in this option you have to specify disk capacity. I prefer to store a virtual disk as a single file with a capacity 15 GB, which is good enough for penetration testing purposes. Then we hit finish. After finishing the process, we have to edit virtual machine settings and go to this option, which is allow us to specify ISO image directly. After we open it, we have to increase just the memory to suit our penetration testing goals. 2 GB is enough. After that, we click on Play Virtual Machine to start the process of installation of Windows. The installation of Windows could take about 10 minutes to 50 minutes, depends on your memory capacity or your computer performance. To start setting up your penetration testing lab using Vagrant, you have first to download your desired release from their own official site. So in my case, I'm going to download Windows 64-bit and install it. So after installation is complete, to make sure that Vagrant is already working perfectly, Vagrant from your CMD console with administration level. So in this case, that Vagrant is installed successfully in your Windows machine. After that, we have to start using Metasploitable 3. To start using Metasploitable 3 with Vagrant, all you can do is just go to the Metasploitable 3 account in GitHub and download this file to your local folder. In my case, it's already available here. I have downloaded recently. So the second thing that we have to do is starting Vagrant to download and install desired VirtualBox to your system. Actually, it takes 1 hour to 2 hours to install the 2 boxes. So I have already installed these. What you need is just Vagrant, then the name of the machine. Of course, in case if that you want to download and install the both virtual boxes, you have just to start Vagrant up without specifying the name of it. So Vagrant will launch the two instances together, so you can do conducting penetration testing to both of them. So in this case, downloaded already, so it will take a couple of minutes to boot into VM. Then we'll be ready to use. The next thing that you have to learn about Vagrant is that you are able to access the specific VirtualBox through SSH. So in case that you want to know the IP address of the machine that you have to conduct your penetration testing on it. So actually takes a couple of minutes until the machine is booting up. To access a Vagrant Metasploitable 3 VM ready image, all you have to do is using SSH. Vagrant provide SSH ability to access to your desired VM. So in this case, all you have to do is after the accessing of the specific VirtualBox install IP config or ifconfig and links box in case you know the specific IP address of targeted machine. So after setting up Vagrant with the server 2008, so the first thing that we have to access to this lab is just by typing then the name of the machine. So hit enter. In this case that you want to know the IP address of a specific target. So in this case, this is the IP. So when you see this message means that target and the lab is perfectly done and we are ready to start using it. In next video, we are going to learn launching your remote penetration testing lab with Cloud Engine.